Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Hidden Oracle 1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever, it doesn't resonate with, you may just be going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Or you want to call it a timeless reading, because whoever tunes into it, it's current for them at the time. If not, it'll be their past or their future. I want to also say that today is February the 25th, I believe. 2026. Or no, 26. February 26, 2026. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I pulled from the oracle decks and have the pre-shuffle out. I originally started with these 8 cards, and then it expanded because I just needed to get more clarity as to what the cards were revealing to me. I'm just all over the word, all over my words today. Yeah, so I was looking at the cards, and it was showing me what the journey is currently for the divine feminine. Right now it looks like she has been going through her healing. It looks like she had to deal with friends, families, all types of relationships, even maybe her love relationship she might have been dealing with. She's deciding to step out on her own and to do what she feels is right for her to do. So she's living in her own authenticity, which is a great thing. The first card out is She Who Flies. Polaris is dare, do, and reach. So she's reaching for her North Star. She's deciding to step out on her own. She might be leaving an old job. She's leaving things behind. She's flying. She's got the bird on her crown. It looks like she's determined to take that step forward. Maybe she's leaving a job or career, and she's guided to take these steps. So she's at the beginning of her journey into her new chapter. The next card is She Who Stands. She's firm. She's standing in her own truth. It says she's Valencia, she who stands resolute, implacable, and determined. So she's determined. She's got that warrior, fierce look in her face. She's ready for anybody who's coming to try to take anything from her, which they can't, because she stands in her own power. She stands in her own truth. And then I had pulled another oracle, and it just happened to resonate with this card. Well, it matched this card because it says Starlit Labyrinth. So this is more of like her path. I stepped through the veil of illusion, venturing into the depths of my heart and uncovering hidden truths. So this person, when I see truth, it doesn't read truth, but this is what I see as the sword. This is why I crowned that card with truth, because I feel like that North Star is gonna be her truth that she's standing in. She's probably don't want to work for anybody. She wants to work for herself, you know, and that's what's in her heart. That's the truth, you know. Or she's you know, going up against people who probably, you know, are in opposition of her, and you know who she is. The next card is She Who Loved Once, blue, fragile, secret love and rejection. Like I said, she could have been leaving a past relationship currently, and she's like, I'm just tired of things that's, you know, our differences, we're not compatible anymore, things like that. So she's very independent, and she's holding the flowers to her heart because she knows that she's a divine feminine and she's loving herself. But she's vulnerable, and she's just like, I'm gonna love me, you know. I'm gonna take care of myself. She Who Unfolds. Okay, now how will I say this name? A train. I don't know. A Trinity. Something like that. That's what it reads, but it may not be pronounced that way. It says swath, embrace, self-care. So yeah, again, she's taking care of herself. She's leaving whatever it is from her past behind and stepping into her own. She's putting herself first. That's her self-care. She's embracing herself. She's stepping into her own, and you know, she's got the little messenger bird there on her shoulder, which is her spirit guide leading the way, you know. And that bird probably was whispering in her ear. You know, she's got the petals behind her. She's in her femininity, which is beautiful. And this could be gender fluid, so it just depends on what you're carrying most out of this energy read. Next card out is is Rise. I'm sorry, it's fire there. 22, Rise. She's rising in her power. You got that thunderstorm, it looks like, is coming up. That lightning. It's like a phoenix rising. And then another oracle that crowned this card was Fire Rebirth. Every breakdown is the beginning of rebirth, like a phoenix. Yep, I just said. You must burn through the old to rise higher than ever before. So yeah, she's deciding to come into her own. She's like, I'm, you know, tired of working for others, trying to please everybody else, or whatever the case may be. She's done with that. She's like, no, I'm putting myself first, and I'm going to do what I'm ordained to do, which is beautiful. The next card, Eclat. This is She Who Regrets, Battle, Victory, Bitterness. So she might be a little bitter, or, well, she's not bitter, because she's winning, you know. I think the people that she's defeated, I think they're in the bitter, they feel bitter, definitely, because she won the battle. She walked away. And that's what it looks like. She's like, I won, I left. Which is what she's done here. Yeah. Got the smoke in the background. Got the victory flag up. I'm going to win by, I'm not going to argue, but I'm going to win by, I'm going to leave you in your dust. I'm going to leave you in the dust. You have she who becomes a Eterna, and that's metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. Yeah, she's on this journey. She's walking to this portal. She's on the journey, and you see her walking. She's on this journey, and to me, in a tarot, it would look like the Fool's card, like she's stepping out, but she's leaving. She's being divinely led from her heart. She's like, I'm going for my dreams. I'm going to do what I need to do. The next card is She Who Waits. I think that she's a very patient person. And her name is Manara. We have patience, waiting, determination. Yeah, she's definitely determined to do this. She's definitely determined to leave all the negative, toxic situations she was in. She's ready to venture off and take care of her own self. She's going to satisfy her own needs because it's now due time for her to do that, because God knows her heart, and God's gonna bless her. I'm sorry, I keep saying she's gonna bless her heart. So the divine feminine is definitely a blessed individual. The spirit team was just waiting for her to make the move, but did everything to protect her and to keep, she kept boundaries up to be able to do this move as well. She probably didn't tell anybody what her next steps were, which is very good to do. She Who Avenges, yeah, she won. Nemesis, revenge, outcomes, justice. This is her justice. It's by walking away, standing in her truth, and being her defined self. She's got her book. She's got all the knowledge. Looks like she's got some oracle cards there. Wow. Yeah, she's already got the tools. She's very knowledgeable. And she waits. She's not in a rush to do anything. She's just doing. And she's being. She doesn't feel rushed because she's doing what she just walked away. She casually walked away from all the negative situations that she was in. Spirit has called for you to trust in this journey, and to trust in her power, and to trust in yourself, to have belief in yourself. This says, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So we have a butterfly here. She's holding this butterfly, and this person's holding the butterfly. So yeah, full trust. She's showing that she had, she's with one hand, she's got one butterfly, but this person uses both hands, which lets me know that this person is totally letting the divine lead your life rather. And in that, you're protected because you trust the divine. You feel protected by the divine as well. You put total trust in the divine because you know that you're protected. We got the Wolverine, tenacity. She's blindfolded and letting the bear. Oh, she's letting the bear. Wisdom of Mama Bear. The divine feminine knows that the divine mother is giving her the wisdom, giving her the light, and she's determined. She's firm, and she knows now. She trusts because she's got her eyes covered. She's told, like, who's gonna trust themselves with a bear face to face and having a blindfold on? So that's like a double confirmation there. And she's got all the ingredients. This is the whole recipe of the journey within her as she moves forward and takes the necessary steps. You got ethereal grace. This is I move through life with ethereal grace, knowing that I am always supported by the universe. Yeah, she knows. She feels guided by the divine. That's why she's firm in what she's doing. She's determined to do it. Now it's like the universe gave her the green light for her to know that it's time to go and do her thing. This says you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Yeah, she knows that she's safe and she's taken care of by the divine. As long as she's protected, she can make these moves, these necessary moves. So Hummingbird spirit is be here now, be present, and she's present because this energy is coming from what she's doing at this moment in time. Or these are the necessary moves that she needs to make in order to take those steps. But I think that she's here. I think that you're here. I'm saying her like it's not the first person, but yeah, you're here. I think that this is where you're at right now as we speak. You should be already at the point in this read, like this is what you're doing presently. Like you've already left. And even if you haven't left a job, you emotionally left a job, or you emotionally left a situation that you were in. You left those behind. So once you know, they say in a relationship, if the person has left them emotionally, that's the first step before the physical part. So, that's where you're at. It says, today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never done before. And that's the new position that you're in now. You're positioned yourself to be doing the spiritual work that you're led to do. And then the last card was, my happiness is a choice I make. So yeah, you know that you'd be happier doing what you want to do. This is like something that you feel within your heart that you're guided to do. You feel safe in doing it. And it's going to benefit you and others in the long run, because you're going to be doing stuff of service. But as you're doing it, you're going to love doing it. It's going to be something worthwhile. You're not going to feel burdened by it. Whatever it is will be like your passion. That's why you'll be so good at it. And yeah, you'll be so good at what you're doing that you don't need any you won't second guess it, because you know this is the right thing to do, especially when you become successful with what you're doing. That's how you know it's a God-given thing. You know, this will become your gift because it was ordained by the divine. This is a really good read, you all. I'm so glad that this person, our group, this is what an elevated soul is. This is what they do. They grow. Everybody grows. Well, everybody changes, but this is growth here. And you got flowers, you got bloom. Even in the darkness, there's bloom. Like, she's got flowers. Flowers, flowers. I mean, you got flowers here, flowers there. This person is in bloom as they're making moves. And I feel like overall she's making moves because she's not saying anything. Do you see how every card, she's not smiling, and they have a shadow in the card. She's doing her move in the dark. She's not letting anybody know what her next step is, which is very, very smart. That's how you really succeed. You don't let anybody know your next steps. And this is exactly what she's doing. She's focused, and she's serious, and she's determined to do what she needs to do. She's very wise and knowledgeable. And she has all the tools that she needs to do this work. It's not going to be, and even if it was costing money to do the work, it wouldn't be a lot. God opens these doors for us to make those moves. It's like that set path is free to move in. It's not going to be nothing blocking. There's not going to be any type of hardship. That's how you know that that's the place you need to be. So, and to have full trust, in the divine, and to be protected. That's a guarantee. I wouldn't even say guarantee. That's a promise that you're on the right track. So, and you chose to be happy. You took that path to choose that this is gonna make me happy, and you chose happiness. You chose not to be in that energy anymore, that low vibrational energy. And it's not you, it's to be around or within the area or the atmosphere of low vibrational people. And I know what that's like. Deal with that on a daily basis, but I feel like I resonate with it as well. It's not, it's just hard when a lot of things I think are scary because you've never done it before. Because things that you think, oh, this is what I've been doing, this is what I know. But God, I feel like she directs us to do things that we might be afraid to do, or we don't think that we have that maybe we're afraid, like we don't think that we could make it doing that, or we don't have the knowledge, or we don't have the capacity to do that. But you'll be surprised at what you can do. You have earthly gifts, and then you have spiritual gifts, and the gifts of the spirit is what you need to have in order to work as the biblical scripture is saying, the body of Christ. So everybody has their gift that they were ordained with spiritually, and then that's what makes up the whole body. So and it's not gonna be a lot of the time what you think it's gonna be. But I hope everybody enjoyed this message. This is all I have from the Divine Council today. I want to thank you all, my subscribers. I want to thank the comments, the likes, the shares, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I have hope that you all are having a wonderful week, rest of your week, and the rest of this month out, and on to the next one. We got a little bit of snow today and it melted, and I'm very happy about that. So, but yeah, I'm very happy that I started this channel, and I'm hoping that you all resonate with this message, and I'm very happy that you tuned into this message. And with me saying that, I hope you have a harmonious and blessed day. Bye.